Hello guys, welcome back to Christie's Not Sleeping Tarot. This is my second YouTube video on this channel, and today we're doing what good news are coming to you in the next 3 months. I myself have been feeling a little bit down for the past couple of weeks, and I thought that maybe the collective also would benefit from getting some, some good positive vibes overall. To just like cheer them up. So that's what we're gonna do today. For the first pile, we have the King of Wands in reverse and then the Knight of Pentacles with the green calcite. Second group, we have Page of Swords with the purple amethyst. And then the last group is the Wheel of Fortune with the tooth. Hello, group one. For your cards, you had the Knight of Wands in reverse and Knight of Pentacles with the green calcite. I'll say the energy overall to me seems like you most probably are either taking a step back or I think just slowing down for a little bit. Green calcite usually is a stone that's related to productivity and efficiency, and I feel like maybe instead of King of Wands here moving fast and burning through all of your resources, I think you're choosing to move a little bit slower as well, and maybe taking a different approach as well here with the snake. I'm just sensing that like you have a need of like just cooling down for some reason. I don't know. Or maybe there's like because snakes are very intuitive beings, and they do talk a lot about like shedding skin, transformation. So maybe there's an internal shift when it comes to how you approach certain things. But let's look at the rest of your cards. I'm gonna link all of the decks that I have below. What good news are coming for group one in the next 3 months? What good news are coming for group one in the next 3 months? Okay, it's first card, Five of Swords. What good news are coming for group one in the next 3 months? What good news are coming? Okay, so let me bring all the cards closer like this so you can see everything. I don't know if stuff is gonna fit in the frame, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, a couple of cards here, and the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you guys. Queen of Swords is at the bottom up right. I definitely have a feeling of just like exhaustion. Like it just feels hard to breathe for some reason. Even with the Hangman here, is just like it's hard for me to take in things. And I think what good news are coming for you is that you're just taking a pause, and that's the best thing that you can do. I think you're changing your perspective on things, and that's for the best. I think it has been a long time coming with the Ten of Swords here as well. I think you prize yourself on your intelligence and your wittiness, but I feel like perhaps because you have been so overwhelmed, you almost feel guilty for not knowing what direction to take. This is what is coming up. I think what's the key to what's happening in the next 3 months is actually, again, that break is you releasing some type of toxic pattern, perhaps of like overworking. I think you just felt shame for not knowing where to go, or like not knowing where to put yourself. But the thing is, like, I think you're finding your direction by the end of this like 3 months. It just for some reason makes me feel like it's not where you thought initially you were gonna go. Can I get more information on this? It might be a smaller opportunity that is really in line with your values, I'll say. There might be also, because I'm thinking of like, for some reason, I keep thinking of like a father figure, or like somebody like a figure of authority that perhaps is really influential in this decision for you, that you really trust. I think you're looking for balance. With the World here, it makes me feel like there's a bunch of areas of your life that it might not even be specifically like finances. I think it's just everything. I think like you just need a rebrand. And that's what you're getting. But you're only getting it because you're taking this pause. You need some fresh air, it almost feels like. I don't even know. You might be traveling somewhere, as well. Just to like, also like with the, I never saw like the 10 of Wands this way, to be honest, because it makes me feel, you know, like it's usually like liberating yourself from like all the burdens, but also they're like taking on like a road, like your last, almost like your last trip before you figure something out. Maybe that's the case. Maybe you just like, you separate yourself from a certain group of people and you kind of go with your gut. But I feel like also, again, I do feel like there is an individual here that is helping you and they're actually not a bad influence on you. You're hermiting, definitely. You're just taking a step back. So what is this blessing, Spirit? What is this blessing? What is this good news again? 10 of Cups is your fulfillment, because you have been feeling very, very isolated. And maybe perhaps isolated even in the groups that you have created before. Maybe they were built on like false foundations, you know what I mean? I'm not getting a tower moment. I just think it's just like, it's like a long time coming where you really, really want just peace, if that makes sense. And I think that's what you're getting in the next 3 months by balancing your inner world for it to reflect in the outside world, if that makes sense. Is there anything that we need to know extra, Spirit? Anything we need to know? The Fool, yes. You're just going on a journey. I said you are either taking a trip to just like clear your mind. That is leading you to this revelation in the next 3 months, or you're just like starting over. But you need to reconnect with yourself. You need to change your perspective. And I think maybe perhaps this father figure or this influential figure is kind of telling you, listen, you need to pause, you need to take a break. To just like really realign with yourself, because you've been lost in like other people's shit. Just to kind of cleanse, you know. I do think you'll be successful with the 10 of Cups here, and there's going to be balance also with the 6 of Pentacles. But it has to also, again, it has to do with you taking care of your health, like also like with the 9 of Pentacles here as well, and you see her like kind of picking up the grapes. Nutrition might be a very big key point to your healing. You might, you know, when the people say like everything, like the key to your heart is through your gut, it might be that as well. It might be that if you start taking care of your body and what you intake in your body, it might be easier for you to think, might be easier for you to process things, you know what I mean? Do we have any extra information that we need to know? Anything else for the last? You're charging. You might not have a lot of money at the moment, to be honest. I feel like, because I don't see this 5 of Pentacles as anything like traumatic per se. It might talk about like the fact that your health at the moment is not at its best, and you need to get into that 9 of Pentacles. You need to eat, you need to nourish yourself from the inside out and pull that strength, you know what I mean? Tame that lion. Also, I've never seen this before, but it made me feel like the lion is crying for some reason. Maybe it hurt your pride that you had to like slow down. Also, because in the beginning of your reading, one of your cards that is represented by your current situation is the King of Wands in reverse. So it's a very, very prideful person that is forced to take a step back. But you don't understand that, like, within taking a pause, you'll be able to see new horizons. You'll be able to take charge. You'll have a better, like, mental clarity, because now, as I said, your stuff is clouded. Your brain is not going well, because you see these cards, as we said, very contradictory. King of Swords upright and then Ace of Swords in reversed is a person who is usually so well put together, is all of a sudden unable to maybe even speak. So yeah, things are gonna balance themselves out, but it starts from you taking care of yourself. Genuinely. Okay, let's check the Spirit of Nature Oracle, the Wisdom of the Green Man. Is this beautiful oracle card to ask for some advice for you guys. Any advice that we have for group 1 in this moment? Any advice? I have 2 cards. You've been lucky so far. It's only group 1, but you've really been on your game, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this card is the Sindel. Green Man Wisdom, destiny moves us to great things. Very on the nose, I'm not gonna lie. Our destiny is not fixed or unalterable, nor it is already woven into a picture, like the spinning spider, whose long supporting threads carry the webs of shape. We also need to discover the framework of our lives. When we have learned to find and follow the thread of our destiny, we can begin weaving around the supporting threads of our life story. To understand the nature of our destiny, we can observe our life's work and experience our aims, gifts, and desires. Our greatest achievements have come about when the thread shaped itself without our thinking about it, when thought, mind, and soul were one. The wisdom of the Green Man encourages us to follow our deepest desires in order that our destiny can reveal itself in the outer world. I feel like this is very, very on the nose, I'm not gonna lie. If you need to take a screenshot, here you go. And then the next card is literally on the next page, which is crazy. Okay. So this one is Lonicera Poricleum. Green Man Wisdom. Wisdom hides in the secret places. That's what I'm saying. It's travel, guys. The ancients often saw wisdom as a hidden secret, accessible only by the initiate rather than the ordinary men or women. This notion came from a desire to preserve the power of the mysteries, the point of divine interaction with the everyday world. Their true nature was known to all, but the practices and rituals flowing out of the teachings of the gods were kept hidden, for to make them available to all would have diluted their power. The revelation of these, through the initiation experience, shone a light into the darkness of the soul and illuminated the enormous longing of humankind. Wisdom can be just as hard to find today, but it is there all the same. Honeysuckle in the reading suggests that a wealth of meaning lies hidden, ready to uncover and to be explored. Also, the page here is 99, so it makes me feel like you're almost at the end of a tough cycle. Okay, guys, I hope this helped, and I shall move on to the next pile. Bye-bye! Hello, pile 2! Welcome to your reading. Today we're gonna talk about what good things and what good news are coming to you in the next 3 months. So let's really look at your card. Okay, so Amethyst as a stone has to do with spiritual awakening and wisdom. And also the specific card, the Page of Swords. I think you've been having a rougher time currently. And I feel like you've been dealing with either situations or individuals where you had been entangled, most probably for a longer amount of time, because the web, I love spiders. I love spider webs, but this web specifically looks like an older web. It looks like it has been sitting there for a while. So to me, it seems like these hiccups that you have been encountering on your journey so far have been kind of like a reoccurring pattern, you know what I mean? And you're always on alert. You're always like, oh my god, what's next? What's gonna happen now? You know what I mean? But fortunately for us, something good is gonna happen, because that's the point of this reading. So what good things and what good news are coming towards pile 2? Okay, something is coming really fast. What good things are coming for pile 2? What good things are coming for pile 3, Spirit? What good things are coming for pile 2? Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Something big is happening, guys, because the overall energies are Justice and the Tower. For some reason, I heard take back control. I feel like you have a very fiery nature. for the Emperor and the Knight of Wands to be here. I think you are just like at your core, you are super, super passionate. But I feel like in the past, you might have had to compromise yourself. And that's why I feel like a lot of the times there's hiccups coming your way, because you have been compromising on your fiery nature, on who you are. Spirit, what do you mean by taking back control? In what ways? In igniting something. I don't know, maybe you haven't felt excited in a while, actually. Things have been maybe a little bit more just dreadful. That's the word that comes out. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Penny Dreadful as a show, but in that show, like the main character, Vanessa Ives, she's always going through it, you know what I mean? That woman gets possessed, almost killed, put in an asylum. It is just a lot. And it's just like, how much can I take out of it? But you're a trooper. You have been fighting this for a very long time. I want to know, what is this Page of Cups? Okay. Can I get more info? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. You had to put your foot down. But it's because you have such a big heart. But I don't know why it's giving me like past things. You again to regain your confidence and belief that things can get better. Some of you might be artists, some of you might be creatives. That's where this like fiery energy is coming from with the Knight of Wands. We have quite a lot of wands here, actually. You might be people who are dreamers and just have like bigger visions for the future. Again, I don't know, for some reason you just had to kind of like always do half than of what you wanted to do, because that's what was not convenient at the time, but it just makes me feel like that was like the safer path. And I think you need to stop acting in your safety zone. And I feel like that's what you're doing, because you do have the High Priestess here. Between you and your success, you need to trust your instinct a lot, because it's not lying to you in any shape or form. It's actually guiding you towards success. It's guiding you to that tower moment for you to achieve to that 10 of Pentacles, to get that financial abundance, which I think is coming the next 3 months. I think you're getting some money. Some money. It might involve also like working in a team with the Six of Cups. There might be Six of Cups sometimes can talk about maybe friends that are in the same like type of like environment as you, or are just as creative as you, who have, with the star here, who have a similar like type of mindset and ideas. Although this Ace of Swords in reverse, I need to see what is it about. Self-sabotage? Is it external? Are there any illusions? Actually, no. I think you have been pulled into many directions at the same time, and it's just kind of like a lot of problems, like a little bit of this and here, a little bit of this and here, and it's creating this like fog around you that is not letting you make a choice, you know what I mean? But you have to trust your instinct, because that is what's gonna take you to the star, to you achieving your dreams, to your eventual fulfillment, your Four of Wands, stability. You releasing that Seven of Swords, you know, that self-deception. I think we're good. I just think you need to get up your ass and stop blaming the circumstances around you, because you got it. You just been playing safe for too long. That's what I have to say. We're using the Green Man Wisdom today. What does the Green Man Wisdom want to say to pile 2? Okay, this was a quick upfront message. I don't know, you're actually, I think your group is quite straightforward compared to the first one. All the people in the crowd, gonna take us down. It's me against the music. Okay, maybe you like Britney Spears, I don't know. No one knows their fate. You see? Okay, so the fate is a door that can swing in both directions. We may endeavor to know what our personal fate is going to be, but to do this can be a double-edged sword. Who has not wondered what the future holds in store, only to be brought up short with the thought that to know such things changes everything, effectively taking away our freedom of choice. True fate comes from recognizing each moment for what it is and acknowledging a fated and fateful chance that brings us closer to a path we're meant to be walking on. Fate is not written in stone. However, for we have choices which open up before us every day, neither does fate control which of our paths we take, for it merely guides us towards the realization to our potential. To understand this brings strength to an age-old wisdom that teaches us how to live in harmony with the circumstances that fate may have put up in front of us. If you are drawn to this card, think what it is that truly motivates you. I'm telling you, what lights up that fire, guys, inside of you? What, because you have that firecracker energy into you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this reading, and we shall move to the next pile. Bye. Hello, pile 3. What I'm sensing from this energy in general is that there is an intensity to you. I think you're the type of person that's quite hard to figure out. I don't know, all these purples and blues kind of make me think that you're very spiritual as a person as well. You're very intentional. A very deep thinker. But I don't know, I'm getting a lot of descriptions about you, but let's see what good news are coming for you in the next 3 months. What good news are coming for pile 3 in the next 3 months? What good news, good things coming for pile 3? We have a card. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I have an extra card, two of cups. And okay, you know what? I think you're kind of going back to self-reflect. Because with the eight of wands here and this 7 of swords in reverse, I think you're kind of maybe thinking about self-sabotaging tendencies that you have that stopped you before from achieving a certain type of goal. You're just kind of reassessing, I think. You don't want to have any regrets. And I don't think you will, to be honest. I think you're getting a major change coming. Similar to, I'll say pile 2 a little bit, where I think you're more open compared to pile 2. I think you're listening to your heart a lot more than you used to. And you're just allowing yourself to dream. You're not, I don't know. I think you're regaining hope again. I don't know, because we talked earlier about people passing and stuff like this. So I don't know if maybe grief has been, because I also, when I was shuffling, I saw the 5 of Pentacles. So I don't know if that was something that you have experienced that you are still kind of healing from with the 4 of Cups here as well, and the 3 of Swords that just popped out. And I think you might not want to push it away anymore, but this emotional healing that you're going through in the next 3 months is really setting you up for a tower moment. It's setting you up to see things with more of an open eye. I feel like you're kind of getting a bird's eye view here, if you can see. Gonna be hit with a realization. Also, recently, I don't know, there might be some type of, I don't know if love is involved, or because with the 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups here. But why there might be, we'll ask actually about the love. We'll ask some messages about the love, but I'm seeing the blue ribbon, and recently I stumbled upon a video on TikTok where it said that blue used to be a color in the Victorian times that symbolized affection, and the darker the blue, the deeper the feelings. And you also had blue here, and you have blue here. And, oh my god, and also on the umbrella. So it's kind of maybe you might be manifesting love. Yes. With the Well and the Knight of Cups, I think you really want someone. I think you're ready to feel joy again. And I feel like you want to share that joy maybe with a partner. You don't know how to get there yet, but I think you're trying, and that's what's the best. I think that's the best thing that you can do. I do feel a lot of emotional, like I feel very open in this pile in general. I feel like I'm breathing. King of Wands, Hanged Man. Where's the King of Wands? King of Cups. Some of you here recently, because I'm seeing two men and I see a woman here. And one of my friends recently told me that she associates Two of Cups with bisexuality. So I wonder if you're opening yourself up to also different types of love that might not necessarily be connected to gender. Because, for example, your card Wheel of Fortune is very expensive, you know what I mean? So maybe you've seen people in your life pass away, not living the way they wanted to, and you don't want to have any regrets regarding that. So maybe you're like, I will live my life and I'll love who I want to love and I'll be interested in whoever I want to be interested in. And you're just opening yourself up to new opportunities, regardless of if that opportunity is coming in a form of a man, a woman, or any other gender. I think you just want connection. You are seeking connection. You are wanting connection. You just don't know how it's gonna look like, but you know how you want it to feel like. And I think that's beautiful. I don't know, guys. I think this is actually a very beautiful reading. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's what I think it's coming for you. Like the good news that are coming in the next 3 months. I think you're just being very, very open. You're being true to how you feel. That is very beautiful, guys. I'm very happy for you. Spirit of Nature Oracle, the Ancient Wisdom. Ooh. Where I grew up, they have these trees in my country, and they make this specific juice out of it, and it makes me feel like it's very sweet. So I think like you're also a very sweet person for some reason. I feel like you've been through a lot, but you're so gentle. It just gives me like such good vibes. Although these mushrooms here, I wonder what it is. It might be the thing of like unlearning like certain ideas that most probably were put, in your head while you were younger. A good beginning leads to a good conclusion. Beginnings are always important, as are the ways we approach a new task. Good preparation and willingness to lay the ground of which we will build are very bit as valuable as the eventual outcome. The Green Man's wisdom here is specific. Make a good start, and whatever your understanding will end well. This means paying attention to the moment of inspiration, which the Celt called Owen. The following to a satisfactory conclusion. Traditionally, birch was used to drive out evil spirits and return to sanity those who had become mad. Its calendrical association is with the beginning of the year and with the sacred festival of Sachmain, 1st of November. Hence, its connection with making a fresh start. The birch is also one of the first trees to flower in the spring. The presence of this card in a reading indicates a need to rethink and to make the beginning of any new enterprise and clean and fresh ones. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're just like open, and I think that's beautiful. And I'm so happy for you, honestly. Like, you do you, pile 3, genuinely. I'm gonna give you here this so you can take a screenshot if you're interested. The only reason why I don't like this card is it's kind of ugly compared to everything else, but maybe the message is good, so we'll see. I'm not trying to say anything, but just compared to every other card, it is a little bit ugly. Let's really be honest right here. White Poplar. Green Man's wisdom. Animation is the pulse of life. Everything alive pulses with animation, just as the white polar leaves continuously quiver and rustle, making the whole tree come alive. So the vital energy of the universe courses through us, affecting the way we live. Sometimes this energy accepted, joyful, helping us to move forward with determination. At other times, when confidence has been shaken, the power of life can become so overwhelming that we tremble before it. By refining our natural rhythm, we join in the dance of life with the power of energy. Those who are animated hold the attention of others when speaking, pulling the energy of their life itself into each of their gestures. Idach meaning centers, around movement from status to action. This card encourages us to move ahead with positivity and determination. I think specifically this card talks about just like being true to who you are, like having the confidence to live the life that you want. And as I said, I did got that sensation that it might have to do with like the types of people you might be interested in and whoever they are. Like I understand right now the times are quite hard, specifically if you are queer. Despite of like how things are politically, I still think you shouldn't be afraid of just like expressing yourself, living the type of life you want, you know what I mean? I think it's beautiful, and I think you are starting to understand how important and how beautiful that is as well. I shall let you take a picture here. Fantastic. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for enjoying this reading. If you like this type of content, please comment below. Tell me any video ideas that you would like to see. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day.